Tomorrow I'm gonna do my week 2 NFL report, but I couldn't wait to talk about Dallas and New Orleans. I wanted to get the two sides of the game out because when I do my football takes, I do like a whole, going by every game but I wanted to talk about this one because the Cowboys acted like this was January. They did a get a spank up at the crib with Mike McCarthy, old meathead, and Jerry Jones all stoic, and Dak Prescott looking lost and throwing bad picks and just, you know, it was embarrassing. It was an epic beatdown. The thing about it is Derek Carr is starting to like Drew Brees reincarnated when Breezy was going off and leading the Saints to that Super Bowl against the Colts, looking like, it's like Carr looks poised. I mean, he was erratic with the Raiders. And then I used to always say this about Derek Carr. There were instances where he looked like one of the top six quarterbacks in the NFL, and the other times like in the 26 pile. He been now they spanked Carolina last week, and everybody's gonna spank Carolina, so that don't count. That's a freebie. But to come to Dallas and spank Dallas up like that, Dallas looked all right against Cleveland. Not great, but all right. Cleveland with Deshaun Watson kind of scattered, so you don't take certain games serious. But Alvin Kamara looked like 2017 Alvin. He went off. I mean, you know, the same problems I saw in the Green Bay game when Jordan Love was scouring the field. Carr had plenty of time on the line, looked down the field, was having a ball. Tore they behind up. Dallas had no running game. Secondary, it was all this Micah Parsons, first of all, and Lawrence Taylor is my cousin. Don't compare Micah Parsons to him again. Please don't. Because there is not this dominance. When they beating up on whack teams like the New York Giants, because they'll get those 2 wins and they'll beat them Turkeys by like 80. Because you can already see Daniel Jones. You can already see. That's why Dallas has been fool's gold, because they always get this soft tin can joke teams that they get to beat up on early and stack pad their numbers, and then reality kicks them in the butt. They always had that week 5 or week 6 bad loss. This one starts week 2. Now, is New Orleans for real? If this is any indication, their offense is definitely going to be a handful. I don't know how good they are defensively because they ain't played nobody. Remember, beating up on Carolina and beating up on Dallas don't really count. But the thing is true. I will give Shannon Sharp what he did say best about Dallas. If they can't do scoops, pitches, and find turnovers or something easy or half field, there really ain't much to them. There's no down the field work here because Dak's down by 10 or more points. You can put the L up. And it's going to be empty calorie stat padding the rest of the way. But New Orleans is looking good. New Orleans, right about now, dare I say, and I got to think about this. Offensively, if I'm just going by offense, the only other team that's so far through the first 2 weeks, and I'm going to talk about it when I do the week 2 in review, because I got to see what Philadelphia does tonight. But so far, I say Philly and I say Arizona. Arizona's 1-1. They lost to my Bills last week, but they spanked up the Rams. Kyle Murray's looking good, and New Orleans is looking good. So when I say looking good, I'm talking about very good. I'm talking about high potent offense. So right now, but it's still early. But this was a New Orleans. New Orleans beat the doorknobs off of Dallas. Bad. And I can tell you, Mike Meathead McCarthy won't be long before his butt be out the door. Dak got that contract because it's hard to get legit quarterbacks. The reason why he got it is Cooper Rush ain't fit to be no starter, and Trey Lance more of a slasher, but it's just not there. And so you're just stuck with Dak. And you brought back Ezekiel Elliott, but I don't care if he's number 15, number 21, whatever number he is, he ain't the Zeke he was 8 to 10 years ago. He can still move all right, like I said before. Beating up on the Giants and maybe Washington and a couple of lightweight in the cheap teams, they might look all right. They're not that good. But this should be more impressive about New Orleans. New Orleans is looking legit. And if their offense is the half of what I've seen, I don't think it's going to continue. But if that's the case, they're pushing they pushed 44 and pushed 47 last week. So got 90 plus points. If this is the half of them, and then in that puny division they're in, they're going to be a problem. New Orleans could be a problem. especially if Carr is poised and he's really on the right and Alvin Kamara's back and they can play some defense, there could be a problem. So anyway, it's week 2. It's early. And I'm going to talk more about the game, when I do the whole week 2. But I had to spotlight this one because I get so tired of hearing about how about them Cowboys and all that. Jerry Jones needs to go sit his behind down somewhere, turn over the duties to the team to his sons, and leave it alone. They don't have any chemistry. They're off. Dak Prescott is overrated. Stat patter. He peaked. He has moments, but he ain't that dude. They have no running game. CeeDee Lamb had a nice run. They don't even use CeeDee proper. And their defense, again, if they're not bullying up front, they are getting toasted in the secondary. Bad. Really bad. And I'm trying to think what game was it that exposed the frauds that they are because I gotta think. It's a couple years ago. But this is brutal. This is brutal. But anyway, that's my thoughts about New Orleans beating them door handles off of Dallas. And I expect Dallas gonna get slammed again by somebody's because they're not that good. And also, yeah, Minnesota's a pleasant surprise. Jefferson will be out for the season, so that's a big loss. But Sam Darnold, interesting. But anyway, tell me what you think. Give me your thoughts. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Hit that membership. Stay blessed, stay focused, stay real, stay on point, stay cool, stay clear. I'm out. Peace.